Hello everybody and welcome to this pick a card reading on what message you need to hear right now. So I have 4 piles here. You can pick from pile 1, 2, 3, or 4. The timestamps will be in the description box below and also in the comment section below, so you can fast forward to one of those timestamps and it'll take you to your reading, obviously. Duh. Hi, group number 1. So this is going to be your reading for what message you need to hear right now. Okay. So I feel like some of you, I think there's a message of truth you need to hear right now. I feel like maybe things haven't been honest or clear in the past, and perhaps like something just like came to your mind, like something just came to clarity in your mind. And I feel like if some of you are getting over like a failed relationship with someone, like something that really hurt you, like that really hurt your heart, like you're healing your heart now. And I feel like this is something that you need to let go of. I feel like it's something that was like ruining your relationships with other people. Some of you could have been like backstabbed by someone. Like there could have been like a third party situation, like with either like your friends or just like some other people, I feel like, and that really hurt you. And I feel like a huge message here is just to like let go of that, and which I feel like you are, like you're on the right path already, so just keep doing what you're doing, I guess. That's like it's a message here. It's also saying teaching and fresh air. So I feel like you might spend a lot of time with children, or like you like to go outside a lot. Like I feel like you are the type of person where in the past you might not have been focused so much on your own life because of this situation that was dragging you down and causing you this heartache. But I feel like you're finally getting over that. Like you're pulling the sword out of your heart and you're taking direct action into like cleaning up your life and like finding clarity and like fresh air and being on the right path, being in the clear from that negative situation. And if you're not doing that already, but I feel like you already are because it says you're on the right path, then like a message for you would be to start doing that, start letting go of that and starting something new, like a new project or like teaching something new. If you like learned something from this experience, I see like you talking it out with friends or like is gonna help you. Like I see you like using this and giving this as advice to your friends, and like as you learn from this experience, you're able to like help other people and like also learn from them somehow. I don't know. You know what I mean? Blossoming abundance and patience. So I feel like, yeah, things might have not like come to you as quickly in the past, and you probably felt really stuck. Like you probably just felt like you were stuck in this painful place, this like painful energy of like heartbreak. But I see that you're coming out of that. Like there's no more negative, like you've turned the positive or the negative into a positive. It says higher self. So I feel like, yeah, a lot of what you need to be doing right now is just focusing on yourself and like spending more time outside, going out in nature and like meditating, finding clarity within yourself. And it says patience and blossoming abundance. So I feel like once you like ground yourself and find that like sacred place inside yourself, you're gonna have like this abundance coming out of this situation. Like it's like this situation really kept you down, and you're finally going to feel in your skin again. I'll read this card. Your body needs refreshment from oxygenated air and by air generated by grass, trees, plants, and flowers. Spend time outside today as near to Mother Nature's cradle as possible. Open your curtains and windows to refresh your home as well. This one says, you inspire young people to learn. I mean, you could be a teacher, but I feel like it's not that literal. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So whatever you are doing right now, if you were like distracted from your work because of this situation, I see you like finally like letting go of that and like coming into your own true power, a more authentic version of yourself. I feel like you might have tried to like please other people a lot in the past, or you would like, there's something about your friends. Like, I feel like you just had like friends around you that you couldn't really trust, and like you felt like you weren't able to be yourself with those friends. So I feel like you need to go out and spend time away from them and just spend time like with yourself and figure yourself out and what you want, and like, you know, go out in nature, spend time with yourself. That's all I'm really seeing for this as like a message. Obviously like you're on the right path, so it's not even like you need to hear this, but there is something with like younger people here, because there's children here and a child here. So like you might like work with kids. If you don't work with kids, you might be someone that like has a very childlike spirit, or like someone that kids really look up to, like, and like there's just this sense of like friendship, and like you might be like a really good friend, but you didn't have the right friends in the past or something, or they might have thought you were like too immature or like just too different. But I feel like you're gonna connect more with your higher self and like understand yourself better. I feel like kids look up to you because you haven't lost that inner child aspect of yourself. You know what I mean? Yeah. I guess that's all I'm really seeing. But definitely like blossoming abundance is coming in for you. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right path. I see you moving into a fresh new space of like fresh air, and just you're going to connect more with your higher self, because this is a really important card. I feel like you're going to like another thing I see for you guys is if you really struggled with like love in the past, I feel like the reason it's been so hard for you is because there was a part of yourself that you were rejecting and not focusing on. And I feel like once you shift your energy into that, which you're already doing, you're going to be able to like be your full authentic self, which is like a great thing to be, because once you do that, you're going to attract all the abundance you need and everything that you could have ever asked for. I feel like that's a big message for you guys. Just have patience, because you are on that path towards your higher self. Anyway, that's all I have for you guys, group number 1. Thanks for watching. If you liked this reading, you can subscribe to my channel, or you can like the video, or you can comment and tell me if it was accurate, because I like when people do that, because I'm like, haha, it was accurate. Anyway, bye. Hi, group number 2. So this is going to be your reading for what message you need to hear right now, what messages you need to hear, just anything you need to hear, really, honestly, truly. Okay, so the Tower card in reverse. So I feel like you're going through a huge transformation, like maybe an internal change, or if this hasn't happened yet, I feel like there's going to be a big shakeup that like changes things for you, like changes you as a person. I feel like you have like, you're like a creative person, and you have like creative talents, and you have an idea that you want to start to work on, I feel like. And this is, well, I mean, this is a very clear message to have confidence in that. Like, there's a lot of orange creative energy here. And then we also have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So I feel like you don't see your worth, or you don't have the confidence in that project. And the universe is telling you that you need to have the confidence in that project in order for it to work. And I feel like you're going through a huge personal transformation right now to, you know, discover who you truly are, like that true confidence instead of just like fake confidence. It says contract and school. So I feel like some of you guys could be in school, or you could feel like, I feel like some of you like might even want to drop out of school, or you feel like you're like bound to school, like you have to go to school. But like, it's also this is a message for some people that like you don't have to go to school for everything, you know, like some things it's better to not go to school and like follow your heart's desires for. And I feel like you guys have something in mind that you want to like start and do. Maybe you feel too tied up with school or something. It says the Ace of Chalices. So that has a lot to do with the Heart's Desire card. So this is saying like to follow your passions, follow your like true feelings with what you actually want to do. I feel like that's a huge message for this pile. Also, like, I don't know, if there's like just the Ace of Chalices, I feel like there's an emotional side of you. I feel like maybe you haven't been listening to that emotional side of you. You haven't been listening to your heart. You've been thinking too logically about, not thinking too logically, because I don't feel like you're the type of person that thinks logically that often, but I feel like in this case there's like certain logical things that seem like you have to do them, but this message is telling you that like you don't. Like you feel like there's a certain way you have to do things, or there's like, and you know, when we come to this earth and we agree upon our path, like there could be certain things that you were meant to do, that you had to go through, but just like if that's part of your soul contract to like go to school or something, then that could be part of it too. I'll read this card because this card does actually say the answer you're seeking involves going to school. So it could have been like part of your, like you had to go to school to realize maybe what you actually wanted to do, I feel like for some of you. And whether that involves staying in school or dropping out of, I feel like some of you might not want to stay in this school. And if it does involve continuing school for some of you, then I feel like you just had a huge moment where you realized like, I feel like you just had a big shift in your energy, like a huge realization. If you didn't, then you're gonna have that soon. And I feel like you're just gonna be overflowing with like these feelings of like maybe you're finally gonna feel good about yourself, because it says have confidence. Moving forward does not necessarily require you to have confidence in yourself. Confidence in God is enough, along with knowing that God works through you and with you in all ways. Learn upon us if your confidence wavers, and we will, what does it say? We will buoy your, why does it say that? Buoy? I don't know what that means. Your courage and faith. I guess that means like, I'm not even gonna guess what that means. I have a feeling I know what that means. Like buoy, like they'll help you. I don't fucking know. Anyway, sorry guys. Anyway, so yeah, I definitely see you guys having a personal transformation with your confidence, and like, I feel like a lot of it comes from like, maybe you were blocking off these like certain like desires or passions you had in the past. You were like not letting those shine because you did not have the confidence in that, and the universe is just telling you to have the confidence of that and to follow your heart. Do not just follow what everyone tells you. Go with what your gut is telling you, like your feelings, your heart, everything. It says the angels are supporting and guiding and protecting you as your dreams become a reality. Yeah, your dreams can become your reality, you guys. They really can. Like, I don't know if you're like stuck in a boring classroom right now or something, or you just feel like you have that energy, you just feel like you have to be doing this specific thing. Just like stop. I mean, don't stop, but just like take time to like listen to what you really want on the inside. Because I feel like you might be the type of person that uses their head over their heart. And I mean, it's nice to have a balance, like we do have the scale card here, but I feel like you really need to listen to your heart. That's a big message for this pile. And have the confidence to follow your heart. That's like a huge message for this pile. Yeah, that's all I'm really seeing, you guys. Once you do, like, it's good though. Because I feel like there's something that was holding you back before. But now, like, once you follow your heart, like this little idea you have, I know you have a little idea in your head, okay? I know you do. So you take that idea, you look at it and you say, here we go. I'm following, I can do it. I can, this can grow, you know? Just know that you can do it. Keep going, you can do it. That's the message, guys, for this pile. Anyway, I hope you liked the reading. If you did, you can like comment or subscribe to my channel. Like if you comment, just tell me if it was accurate, I guess. I don't really want to hear if it wasn't accurate, so you can keep that to yourself. Just kidding, I don't care. But anyway, thanks for watching. Bye. Hi, group number 3. So this is going to be your reading for what message you need to hear right now. Okay, so I feel like you may have been in, you know, some kind of like romantic situation or connection, and I feel like it just wasn't working out. Like there's some sort of like failed romantic connection, and I feel like it's put you in a very stagnant place, a very stagnant energy. Why do I feel like this is my pile? I don't know. Anyway, so with the Hanged Man and with Judgment, I feel like you were at a place of, you are trying to gain perspective on something. Maybe you had, you know, a lot of relationships that like weren't working out in the past, and I feel like you just feel like you can't move forward for some reason because of this, and I feel like it has you in a place where you're just like questioning all these things and you can't really move forward because of it. And I feel like it's because you're going into an awakening. I feel like the next step for you, like since there's the Hangman next to the Judgment card, I feel like the Hangman is going to gain this perspective. I feel like you will be going through an awakening. You are going to gain the perspective that you are seeking, that you are looking for, and then you will be able to move forward. I believe it says creative project. I'll read that card in a bit. Light and love. So you are definitely supported by the universe. I feel like you are the type of person who's very connected to your like angels, your spirit guides. Like your spirit guides are all around you, like supporting you, and like you're always trying to like gain perspective from them. Like your angels are there helping you through this awakening music. For some of you, like if you're working on a creative project, like it could be telling you that you need to focus more on like this project and this like this, if you have like a musical project, like because you see music here and then also the trumpet, so I feel like some of you might actually be like musicians. If it's not that, like some of you, like you might just, some of you might be like singing more. I feel like part of this is like you need to like find your like true voice, you know, like shine that voice. It could be a throat chakra thing with the blue colors. It says angel of love. So yeah, your angels are definitely around you, loving you, giving you this love. I feel like they're really proud of you actually. And you, if you pick this pile, like you are probably a star seed because you have the star seed card here. This is like one of my favorite cards in the whole deck because I recognize this from my dreams. And that's why I bought the deck actually. But this is the starseed card. So like you guys are probably starseeds. You probably have a lot of energy, like love and light to give and offer the world. And I feel like you're on that path right now. You're on that journey. You're going through an awakening period. I feel like you need to open your heart too. I feel like part of this is opening your heart and then opening your throat chakra as well. Because once you open your heart chakra, you can open your throat chakra. And I feel like because with love and light, I see this, it's similar to this, and I just see a lot of heart energy here. I feel like part of you needs to align like your whole body, like your whole chakra system. I feel like something about love in the past, like something was off with those romantic relationships that you were having, like something was just always off. And I feel like you're coming out of that cycle and pattern into a whole new like perspective on things, a new perspective of like self-love, like just a new perspective, like opening your heart. Even I feel like maybe if you had like trust issues in the past, like you would keep getting a reflection of like what you thought, like whatever, it's like you had these expectations that you always thought that it was going to work out this way, but it's like because you thought that, that's what kept like showing up for you, like that's what you focused your energy on, like those thoughts, so that's what kept showing up for you in the past, I feel like. And I feel like if you just like open up to like if you just trust that there is love and like people do have love, there is people, just don't give your love to the wrong people. I feel like that's a message for you guys too. But at the same time, like opening your heart when it is the right person, when it is the right people. But right now, like, I feel like it's also saying to just love yourself, like focus on like the idea of love itself. I feel like that's a message for you guys too, like not in terms of romantic relationships, but just the idea of love, and focus on your heart chakra. and like just finding love within you and then seeing love all around you, like in the universe. Don't just focus on like a romantic partnership, like love, like that's love, like, because that doesn't always mean it's love. Like, you know, just because you're with someone, it doesn't mean it's love. So just focus on like what that love really is for you, I feel like. Yeah, and I feel like you will be spending more time like trying to love yourself, like focusing on loving yourself and finding love in the things around you, like your passions, like your desires. Music, some of you might like really love music, just spending more time like exploring new music, listening to different musics. Like, this is just like finding love in your surroundings, I feel like, because maybe you just had a perspective before where you couldn't do that as much. You just couldn't open that heart chakra, you know, to be so comfortable like with love. That's what I'm seeing for you guys. Also, I'll read these cards. It says, creative project. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites the passion towards your life. Light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. Yeah. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So I feel like you guys will be doing some like deep healing of yourself and your own energy, so you can spread that energy in the best way possible. And you're definitely a starseed, so you probably like, I feel like this is you right now, but like you're coming out of that energy and you're being divinely guided out of that energy. Just like, I feel like things are like being drawn to your attention and your perspective, and like you're learning how to like put your focus on the right things, I feel like. And this is like a big awakening for you. And just like feeling like all this love and energy inside of you rather than searching for it like outside of you, I feel like. Yeah. So that's a message for you guys. Some of you guys might even like remember some things from your like starseed past. I feel like some of you might be like Syrian starseeds or like Arcturian starseeds. Some of you might start to remember things from those places, especially with like, there's so much blue and purple here. If you do remember, like with Sirius, there's a lot of like blue and purple in that star system, and Arcturus too. So some of you guys might start having like visions or dreams of that more like when you have this awakening. You guys might even end up like meeting your spirit guides for some of you. But yeah, you're definitely being guided. Look, there's so many instruments here. This is definitely about like expressing yourself, expressing your voice, expressing who you are, expressing music. Like, look at the violin, the harp, and the trumpet. Like, it's like you're a whole orchestra. Like you're gonna just express all this. Like, I feel like you're gonna align your chakras and it's gonna be like an orchestra. Like, it's gonna be like finally like it's all orchestrated and like in harmony with each other. You know what I mean? Anyway, that's all I'm really getting for you guys, but I hope that helps. Hi, group number 4. So this is gonna be your message that you need to hear right now. The Empress, the Knight of Pentacles. So I see that you might be someone, I feel like right now, like you are in a really good place. Like you're working on like self-care right now, and I feel like you want to like move forward to something. But I feel like with the happy family card in reverse, I feel like whatever you're moving towards, like you have this vision for yourself, like you visualize like this happy ending for you. Like you want this happy ending. You want to be like the baddest bitch. Like you want this happy ending, you know, like, and I feel like you will be, like you are the Empress, and I feel like you are riding upon that horse like towards your dreams, like your goals. But I feel like there's this feeling inside of you where you just feel like you're always going to get rejected, or you always get rejected or something, like as if like you're not gonna get this happy ending. But I feel like the message for you is that you're on the right path to your life purpose, and you are gonna get this happy ending. I feel like you guys are very like slow and steady with your approach to your goals. Counseling. What else? Trust. Yeah, I feel like a lot of you just need to trust that you are going to get that happy ending. I feel like you don't have a lot of trust that you are manifesting what you truly want. But like you do have a lot going for you. I feel like you are like the Empress. You have this great, beautiful like energy. I feel like you guys might have some like artistic energy to you. Like you care, you care about how you look. Like you could have like a lot of Venus energy, like Taurus or Libra energy. Um, I feel like you are like an appealing person. Like you like to present yourself nicely to other people, and I feel like that's like part of your whole image. Like I feel like you really want, like some of you may be starting a business and you really want it to like look nice and stand out. You want to give the best possible service to people. You want to give the best possible you just really want to draw in like those customers. You really want to give the best possible like glamour. I don't know why I'm hearing glamour. You just want to give the nicest appeal to the people, you know. You really want to do that for people, and like you want to have that. And I feel like that is part of your life purpose. There is like a creative energy to this pile, you guys. I feel like you guys, like you care a lot about like design or something. Like just like with this card, I feel like buildings, like designing things around you. You like your environment to look nice too. Like you really want to have like a nice environment so you can have, you know, a nice family to fill that environment with. Like also like you want obviously a nice family. I feel like you want love, but like for some reason it wasn't working out in the past before. I feel like it's just because you don't trust that you're gonna get that happy family or that happy ending. Maybe you came from like, or you might have like family wounds that you haven't like healed from your past, and that could be why like you don't think it's like possible or something to have that happy family, or you feel like you're gonna keep getting rejected from that somehow. Like you want to build something, like you want to build a family, you want to build something and then have your family. Like I feel like that's something you guys really want to do. Like you want to be that person that just can do that for your family. I'll read this card too. I'll read all the cards. It says, trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Yeah. So you guys really want to like, this is like a career reading kind of. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and empathetic ear. For some of you, like, I mean, it's very good that you're so focused on like your career and your goals, I feel like, but you also like, you want this happy family aspect of it too. And I feel like part of that is just like getting more in touch with your like feminine side, like your empathetic energy, you know, your intuition. I feel like part of that has to do with doing that. You are on the right path. This is your life purpose. It says the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus upon serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. So yeah, definitely, I feel like if you guys have this like goal or this work that you want to do, perhaps you were focusing a lot on like the image of it, and which is great. Like you want things to look good, like that totally makes sense. But also like focus on like the other person and like what you can do for them, rather than just like the how you want it to like look and be. Like just like I feel like you do care about that though. Like you do want to be like of good service to other people. You really do. I feel like another message for you guys is focusing more on like how you can like provide this in relationships, like building more relationships with like the customers, if you have customers for whatever your business is you're trying to do, or like your audience, whatever you're trying to do. Just like building a better relationship with the people you are serving, with the people you're presenting yourself to, building a better relationship with those people. I feel like that's another message for you guys. Like, this card is probably one of the most important cards here because it mentions, like, focus on serving others. Like, I feel like once you focus on your relationship with people and building trust, like, these people are going to trust in your presentation, in your work, and what you have to offer. People are going to trust in that once you build your connections with these people. And this could be regarding a romantic connection or with your career. It goes both ways. So that was the message. I hope that was relevant to your life. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe or don't, whatever you want. Bye.